So it's the fourth-ranked New Zealand up against England, who are third-ranked. These two are separated by 10 points. The young Scotsman Sam Grove-White is your referee for this one. As Tom Mitchell, the England captain, will get this quarter-final started in Vancouver. He sends it down into New Zealand territory, and Richard de Carpentier colliding there with Dylan Collier. And I think Richie DC needs some attention after that collision.
Well, we said it was going to be physical straight off the kickoff. He's caught one right on the nose. There's de Carpentier, no regard for his own body. It was a good contest. Did he maybe cop a stray elbow from Collier? There was nothing that either team could do about that.
He's a crucial part of this England team, is Richard de Carpentier, the man they call Chippy. Scored an important try in the Cape Town Cup final against South Africa when they won. Few running repairs. And listen to that. A knowledgeable and appreciative rugby crowd here in Vancouver. Giving him a round of applause for staying out there.
Set.
So Vilimoni Koroi will feed this scrum. He was brilliant yesterday in New Zealand's final match against Canada. Here's Curtis Ambrose back in the New Zealand Sevens team, brought down by Dan Norton. Here comes Koroi outside James Rodwell, and already their main attacking weapon has found some space. Mitchell coming across with Bibby. Can they stop Koroi? Puts it to the floor. If he scores, what a try this would be. But Mitchell's done well to get back, and Dan Bibby puts it high. Scott Curry's got back for the New Zealand Sevens, and he'll just hold it up, wait for his teammates to get behind him. Run into contact is Sherwin Stowers. To Ambrose. Curtis Ambrose. Mitchell having to do the tackling again. But is Ambrose over for New Zealand's first try? No. Held up, says referee Sam Grove-White.
Some brilliant attack there from this All Black Sevens team. First it was Vilimoni Koroi making a nice run. Here it is here. He's used the kick on a number of occasions, but Tommy Mitchell's able to cover it up. Koroi beaten by the chase to get back well. Bibby does good to get back in support of his captain. This is the second one. Ambrose, Curtis, and again it is Mitchell staying strong in the sweeper roll. Turns him on his back, keeps that ball desperately up. Brilliant from Mitchell.
But New Zealand have another chance. Koroi, kick pass. Stowers. Got Curtis outside him. Ambrose Curtis gets the offload going, but that one has gone forward, and Dan Norton has the ball in his hands. So Mitchell, as calm as ever, sees a gap. There's Mitchell. Just held on and sees the offload to Phil Burgess. He's got Bibby on the inside, but DJ Forbes shadows him. Burgess holds it up. England's first foray into New Zealand territory. Here's Mitchell. Norton. To Carpentier. To Rodwell. James Rodwell inside, offloads to Norton, but that one just goes to ground. Lose the momentum slightly, but they still have possession, England. Here's Charlie Hayter. Overlap on the far side. It's Bibby. Cuts inside. And Dan Bibby gets the try scoring started in the QF.
Tom Mitchell and Dan Bibby did extremely well in defence, and that's what saved England on that side of the ball, and in the end it gave them this opportunity through their hands. Bibby had a man outside him, caught in two minds was DJ Forbes, with Ambrose Curtis not being able to make it across. Isn't it great to see Dan Bibby back in try scoring form?
So Tom Mitchell, deadly accurate with his conversions yesterday. Here's another one from the England captain, no problem. 7-0. England lead the All Black Sevens. Recently became a father, Dan Bibby. Olympic silver medalist last year, some year for him. His combination with Tom Mitchell is crucial for this England 7 side. So Tom Mitchell surveys his options. They practice these restarts all day long. Back in London, this one towards James Rodwell, but it was DJ Forbes who leapt for that as well, and it's gone forward off an England hand, says the referee, so New Zealand will set a scrum.
It looks like we've had an injury for the All Black Sevens already. Ambrose Curtis has come off and been replaced by Isaac Tamaki on the wing, so there's a huge blow for the attack of this All Black Sevens team. Ambrose Curtis has been outstanding on day one.
Isaac Tamaki out there in the number 11 shirt for New Zealand.
Set.
Here's Koto to feed this scrum. New Zealand decide to kick deep. Tom Mitchell in the sweeper role. He'll track back, Koto hunting him down. The reply from Mitchell. Sherwin Stowers is back for New Zealand. Mitchell's chased his own kick here. Rodwell in support. Scott Curry once again. No rush from New Zealand here. They know their systems and they'll play out. Here is Tatamaki. Off the bench, good little break from Isaac Tatamaki. He's brought down by Burgess. Important tackle. DJ Forbes to Curry, the New Zealand captain. Curry brought down Bibby. Bibby goes hunting for the turnover. That's been kicked through by Rodwell. But straight up penalty, says the referee.
Yeah, great composure there by New Zealand, chasing back that kick. Sherwin Stowers getting back, taking his time. Curry goes for the second time. Rodwell will be the one in there. You just can't kick the ball like that once. It's a ruck.
Gee, it's tense, isn't it, Carl?
It's interesting to see both teams using the kick to get out of their own territory, realising they've got to play the game in the right end of the field.
Koto with the touch finder. Playing schoolboy rugby last year. Vilimoni Koto out of Fielding Boys High School. He has got X factor, this kid. And here he goes to throw the ball into the lineup, as you do in sevens when you play scrum half. Towards Scott Curry. Scott Curry brought down by James Rodwell, and another penalty against England.
This is quite dangerous too, I'm surprised. It's just only a penalty here from James Rodwell. Curry goes up. Rodwell really grabs that jersey and pulls that down. I think he's pretty lucky, actually, he nursed him, because that's dangerous.
Yeah, we've seen that sort of thing receive a harsher sanction than just a penalty before. But New Zealand have possession. Time's up on the clock in this first half. They trail England by 7 points. Here's Koto. Back to Collier. That one's gone to the floor. It's very un-New Zealand-like to come up with the unforced error. In possession. There's not much in it. Just the try to Dan Bibby, the conversion from Tom Mitchell. And it's England who lead New Zealand in the Cape Town final against South Africa. Koto sends it high towards McConaughey. And he knocks it back, but coming onto that almost is Isaac Tatamaki. Just couldn't hold on to it there. England will set the scrum.
Oh, the Beaver won us a World Cup, our second one. You know, he's the first five. He was actually white baiting when he got the call up. We had about 3 first fives go down, and then he came in and made the kick to win us a World Cup at home.
Still playing, Stephen Donald, playing for the Chiefs in Super Rugby. What a story that was. Shirt didn't fit. Bibby with the kick, but charged down by Forbes. Stowers, Curry, Koroi, Collier, held up by De Carpentier. Manages to get to ground. Stowers at first receiver. Molia to Forbes. DJ Forbes. Forbes gets the handoff going. And DJ Forbes, has he come up with a crucial try for the All Black Sevens? Yes, he has. Been there, done that. DJ gets the ABs back in it.
Still doing it. He's the one that got the charge down off Bibby. Look at him here. Puts his hands up, regathers as well, and sets up the ruck. DJ Forbes is amongst everything at the moment. Mulia with the late cut. DJ Forbes goes back on the outside of Phil Burgess. And he has done this time and time again in his career. Great recognition of where he was on the park. Good body position, and there's the finish.
And a crucial conversion attempt coming up here to tie this one up. Heading towards the uprights, but that will go left. So England still with a 2-point advantage. TJ Forbes' 85th event. All-time most appearances in history. Took over from Oali Mai last season, the great Samoan. Look at James Rodwell and Ben Gollings, a couple of Englishmen on that list as well. That's an error unforced again from New Zealand, from Koroi. That's gone out on the full, so England will have the tap penalty on the centre spot.
Too many errors will cost you in games like this. And it might seem like a slow game, but it's because each other's knows them so well. They're just cancelling each other out at the moment, are these two sides?
Well, we saw the error just before half-time from New Zealand, and they had the tap penalty. Not used to seeing those. Here's Bibby, Burgess, Rodwell to Carpentier. Cottonwall hanging out of the left nostril. Runs into contact. Here's Burgess again. Bibby decides to go the short side in tandem with Rodwell. They just can't see Mitchell because Curry was in the passing lane. He has to run into contact too. Here is Mitchell now. Couple of gaps on the near side. Can England find them? Rory McConaughey! McConaughey! Magic from McConaughey! What a try for England!
What he did so well here is work off his line, because there were those players in their passing lane. You can see there he comes from the outside in of Tommy Mitchell. Nice bit of footwork as well, hitting it at speed. Koroi pulls back, and then the late finish, you see there, Mitchell just giving him that angle, one step, and then the finish on the inside. Well, he couldn't get there.
He's been some player, as Rory McConaughey for England. Simon Amor described him as the best debutant he'd ever seen in an England shirt. He made his debut a couple of years ago in Dubai.
And as you spoke about, Rupert, it came from the mistake from New Zealand.
14-5, 2-score lead for England. 2 minutes 40 to go in this cup quarter-final. Collier into the hands of Norton, chips ahead, Stowers is back for New Zealand. Norton goes the counter. New Zealand will have to play it out from their own line. Here's Dylan Collier. Chance here on the near side for New Zealand, inside to Forbes. Forbes gets the handoff going once more, but Norton brings him down on the halfway line. Bodine Walker in the 6 shirt out there for New Zealand. Here's Dylan Collier. On the far side to Tetamaki, Isaac Tetamaki. Can't quite get round the England defence, and there's a penalty decision coming against New Zealand there, so England can take a breather.
James Rodwell was the one getting back in defence and contesting at that breakdown. Good recognition of where it was going to happen. That was a secret. Taking a nice line was Rodwell. That's what got him there before the supporting player of New Zealand.
90 seconds to go. Tom Mitchell kicked a touch here. They're all seconds off the clock. More changes for New Zealand. Andrew Newstub, Yopu Aso and Trail Joes all coming on for the All Black Sevens. England makes some changes through. Tom Bowen and Charlie Hayter. Looks like Dan Norton and Richard de Carpentier are getting a rest.
Well, this is the game right here, and then you can see they're still having a bit of a joke about it, even though they're in the heat of the battle. England, if they secure it, they'll be tough to pull back. If New Zealand, to have any chance in this quarterfinal, they need to compete this ball and win it.
1 minute 15 to go. 14-5, England lead New Zealand. This is a cup quarter-final. Slap down from the line-out. Mitchell to Bibby. Charlie Hayter. He's a hard-running centre, is Hayter. That's exactly what he does well, into contact. Mitchell, no hurry for him. McConaughey. Here's Bibby. Chance on the near side to Bowen. He's got some pace as Tom Bowen. Can Tom Bowen get round the New Zealand defence? Not quite. Tatamaki's up to it. Mitchell again. Comes the short side with support. Mitchell looks the offload. Bibby just pops it up to Hayter. England happy to wind down the clock here. 20 seconds to go. Here comes Bowen. Bowen's in some space. England have possession. Penalty New Zealand. They will get one more chance. They need to score twice, however. They're a long way from home. There's the final hooter. Scott Curry has to check back. Bodine Waka. Waka to Yopuaso. Brought down by Bibby. What a game he's had. And the turnover from Bibby. No, says the referee.
Yeah, it was a penalty all day long, but he's just trying to stop play. You can't finish on a penalty.
Waka again. Sione Molia. Cross to the far side. New Zealand probing. Can they find a way through? Phil Burgess is back there for England. Another penalty to New Zealand. Time's up on the clock here. Running out of the line is Mitchell. Over the top, Bibby can't quite hold on to it. Advances New Zealand. Big tackle from McConaughey, off to the captain, Curry. And Scott Curry will go over for New Zealand. But it'll be too little and too late.
We're just showing a bit of steel here in New Zealand. Trail Joe is doing extremely well. Scott Curry's been ever present for the All Black Sevens over the weekend, but time was always against them. That is a well-taken win by England. Very much a chess match, this quarter-final.
Yep, two tries apiece, 14-10. England will march on to the semi-finals. Conversion goes over, won't make the difference. The disappointment on the face of the New Zealand captain, Scott Curry, tells the story. It's been a big win for England. They are through to the last four in Vancouver. Let's go pitch side now, where our man Brian Kelly's with Dan Norton.
Dan, you've won the rematch of last weekend's Las Vegas Cup quarterfinal. How are you feeling?
Pretty hard work. We know it's always going to be a scrap and always going to be a close affair when we play against these guys. They're a great outfit, but yeah, we set the game plan pretty well, and you know, from 1 to 12, we all held up our hands and performed like we should do. And yeah, looking forward now to getting the semi-final shot. Amazing stadium, love playing here, and it's been a good day too for us so far. So let's continue working hard.
Thanks. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you very much.